Welcome to Ghana, a country filled with the rich spirit of culture, boundless natural beauty, and a canvas awaiting anyone with the boldness to create. No matter what you're looking for, Ghana will not disappoint. Ghana is located on the western coast of Africa between Togo and Ivory Coast. The country is spread across 92,000 miles, approximately the size of Oregon. With a population of over 25 million people, this is a bustling place to be. Ghana enjoys a tropical climate, so they don't have hot and cold seasons. Instead, they have rainy and dry seasons. April through June is Ghana's wettest and coolest season, while November through February is the dry and hot season. The best time to film would be in July, when temperatures are around 80 degrees and rain is only expected once or twice a month. In 1957, the Convention People's Party declared independence for Ghana from British rule under Queen Elizabeth II. 3 years later, under Ghana's first constitution, CPP leader Kwame Nkrumah became Ghana's first president and replaced the monarchy as executive head of state. Currently, Ghana's president is John Dramani Mahama, who took over after the untimely death of President John Atta Mills in 2012. Ghana's currency is the cedi. One cedi is worth one American quarter, so they have a weak dollar which allows their goods and services to be cheap. Every American dollar is worth approximately 4 cedi, so American spending power is strong. Ghana did over $10 billion in exports in 2015, most of which are for crude oil, gold, and cocoa products. Their main export partners are India, the Netherlands, Switzerland, and China. Ghana's imports totaled almost $15 billion, meaning the country imports roughly 40% more than they export. A large chunk of these imports are sourced from China. Another interesting fact is that the U.S. sells to Ghana, but doesn't make significant amounts of purchase from Ghana. Ghana's labor force is 11.5 million workers, which is less than half of the total population. 45% work in agriculture, 41% provide services, and 14% work in the industry sector. Ghana's estimated GDP was $38 billion. About 21% came from the sale of agricultural products like cocoa, rice, cassava, peanuts, shea nuts, and bananas. Services provided account for over half of the GDP by itself. And the industry sector, which includes mining, lumbering, aluminum smelting, and food processing, account for the other 28%. The current GDP growth rate is 4.9%, which is up almost 2% from the prior year. This could be caused by the demand for Ghana's bonds, which brings in investment income. In addition, overhauls to the company's infrastructure are now making their productivity much more efficient. Ghana's inflation rate in 2016 is 16.9%, down from 2015's 17.2% rate. I believe that due to natural disasters in 2015, like extreme flooding, many resources were damaged or destroyed, especially in the agricultural sector, which created a supply chain interruption. Also, Ghana has become a popular manufacturer for over 70 products, but the economic growth occurred faster than their ability to produce could keep up with, resulting in demand pull inflation. Although the economy overall is growing, many Ghanaians are not feeling the effects. Almost one-fourth of the population, mostly in rural areas, live below the poverty line. 10 million Ghanaians, almost half the population, live on less than $2 a day and $100 a month. The lowest 10% of the country only reap 2% of the benefits, while the highest 10% do almost one third of all consumption. Greed and government corruption is one of the major barriers to doing business in Ghana, which accounts for the incessant tipping. The infrastructure is undergoing major upgrades to meet production needs, but can still make getting around very tricky. There are also no filming incentives in Ghana, and all crew and equipment must be brought in and permitted. Ghana's main airport for international flight is the Kotoka International Airport. There are also several intranational airports. Many of their amenities are unpaved, but are planning to undergo major upgrades. Most Ghanaians either drive, take taxis, or use public buses. Lack of stable electricity has been an ongoing issue, but recent deals with Ghana's trade partners in China have brought about a plan to expand electricity access and reliability. This plan is slated to start next year and is sure to be done by 2020. In conclusion, the location and spirit of Ghana will bring to life this production. Although it will take a lot of prior planning and a budget that can take into account incidental needs, I believe that Ghana is a great filming location. Due to the wide variety of location options, the vast array of natural scenery that could be used, and the fact that our money will go much further when you consider the exchange rate, I would highly recommend the greater Accra area of Ghana for filming. Thank you.